crashing on me for some reason. But your love keeps on coming like a thunderbolt.
It's the Grill Man from Dad Can Cook. And here's another quickie for us, okay? I just want to show you how versatile the spinach and artichoke dip is. And I'm making a side dish to go along with some broiled sway that I'm making tonight, okay? This is part of my diet thing, but you know what? I got on the scale today and I'm 220. So I'm gonna treat myself to a little pasta tonight, all right? So I'm gonna make a penne pasta and I'm gonna turn my leftover spinach and artichoke dip into a spinach cream sauce in penne, okay? So, let's get going here. Oh, let me just show you. I just did 5 pounds of chicken breast in the stock, like I told you that I make for my diet plan, okay? I got this. I'm gonna put my lid on it. For now, I'm gonna leave the side open. I'm gonna stick that in the refrigerator so it cools down, okay? Okay, but right here, I got my pot going. I'm gonna throw my penne in. My penne went in. Okay. Into my boiling water with a couple of teaspoons of salt in it. Okay, I'm gonna bring that back up to a boil. Okay. I got my sway going in a preheated 410 oven. 410. Okay. Now, I'm turning my pan on here to get this pan hot. And as soon as it gets hot, I'm going to come back and we're going to make the sauce. Hey, welcome back. Okay? I got my pan hot here. Right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of this to the pan. Then I'm going to add about 1 cup of heavy cream. I mean, excuse me, not heavy cream, half and half. Okay? And I'm going to mix this around. Okay? In the meantime, I'm going to stir, let me get a little closer here. I'm going to stir my pasta up. Okay? Trying to time all this. I got the fish in the oven, remember that, right? And what I'm going to do, test that. They're almost done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a fish out of the oven, I'm going to stick the pasta in the oven, and right before I serve it, I'm going to put the fish back in the oven to give it a little more heat. Okay? So check this out. Okay, we're bringing this to a crazy boil. Okay, now when it comes to a crazy boil, I got some shredded mozzarella. Okay? That I got in a bag here I bought. I didn't grate my own this time. Okay, so I got some shredded mozz right here. Okay? See the way that's going? This is what I'm looking for. Let me check this pasta. Yep. It's good. It's what I want. I'm going to strain it in a stick right now. Okay? Grabbing my towels. Taking my pot. Going right into my strainer. Okay? Getting all that pasta out. And while I got this while I got this pot here, I'm going to put some hot water in it and some soap. So I can deal with that later, right? Turning that over, let's go back here. Okay, look at that, you see that? That's exactly what I want, I'm turning the flame off. You see how it's bubbling up like that, like crazy? That's exactly what I want. Now I'm going to take my strained pasta, right? And I'm going to mix that in. I'm going to eat the pieces on the side because I'm going to cook. Okay? I'm mixing this up like this. I don't want it overly heavy with the sauce. I just want to give it nice flavor. Remember, this already has 3 cheeses in it, right? Not 3, I'm sorry, it has the mozzarella and the Parmesan in it already. So I'm mixing it up like so. Okay? Now I'm going to take my shredded mozzarella and I'm going to sprinkle mozzarella all over the top of that. Okay? Spreading it around about a cup's worth. All over the top. Now here's the transformation from one to the other. I'm putting this in, taking the fish out, okay? Putting it on the middle shelf, closing it up, okay? Pushing the fish to the side, okay? The one that looks like it has no seasoning, that's for my daughter because she doesn't like any seasoning on hers. Okay? But that's right there. Now everything's turned off. I'm going to melt that cheese in there and I'll be back right before I put this back in the oven just to give it a little more heat. It's only going to be 5 minutes. I'm only going to stick this in the oven just for a couple of minutes and then we're going to plate it. Okay, I'm back and there's something that I want to tell you. And this is important if you're cooking. Okay? So you got to check this shit out. This is really, really important. If you're cooking stuff and you're putting stuff, this is restaurant style. What I'm going to tell you is restaurant style. If you're cooking stuff and you don't want to serve it right away or you don't want to overcook it, you got to take it out of the oven when it's 3/4 of the way done, almost all the way done, or half the way done. You have to time your food. Okay? This is so, so important in cooking. Especially if you're cooking at home and you have a dinner party, you're having a couple of cocktails, you know, you don't want to be like, well, you know what, this is overcooked, this isn't cooked. Take it easy, take a deep breath, and what you do is, like with this fish here, it is just about done, okay? This other stuff that's in my oven, the pasta in my oven, is only going to be 5 minutes, okay? So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it back in the oven just to bring it back to heat because my pasta is just about done, okay? So, now I'm just going to give it another 2 minutes or so everything gets hot again. I got my oven at 440 degrees, 410 degrees, whatever you want to put your oven at. But I know my heat of my oven. So I'm heating this stuff up this way, and then it's going to come out and both of my dishes are going to be hot. Okay? And my fish is not going to be overcooked. That's important. You don't want to serve somebody dried out piece of fish. So when you're cooking something and you're doing something on top of the stove and you have something in your oven that's cooking and it's almost done or it's going to be too done, take it out of the oven, put it on the side, then put it back in and finish it. Okay? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying and I don't know if I'm explaining it right to you, but it's a key thing to do in cooking in a restaurant. When I'm in a restaurant, or when I was in the restaurant, we would be making 80 different things at once. You know, we called it getting it ready, putting it on, holding it, you know, so, and then when the pickup, when the expediter called the pickup, we put everything in the oven and plated it all. You know, got it hot and then plated it. And that was the pickup, so everything came in the window at the same time and we were able to pick it up and bring it to the table without having to make 3 different trips to a table. And that's the worst thing if you've ever been to a restaurant and you're eating and they keep bringing things at different times. That shows you that the kitchen is unorganized. But if you understand this is what I'm telling you. And if you can make sense out of it, I hope you can. But now I'm going to pull it out of the oven and I'm going to plate it. Okay? My pasta here is looking really beautiful. Nice and melted mozzarella on it, right? Nice melted mozzarella. And let me get my fish out of here. That's looking real good, okay? And again, I don't have any garnish. We were just eating dinner. So this is the way it is. You know, I have like 7 different types of spatulas for different things that I do. Okay, that pasta is real hot. So I'm gonna plate the fish first, and I'm gonna show you this plating, okay? I'm gonna put my piece of fish on the plate, and then I'm gonna take an amount of pasta, put it on the plate next to it, and then here we go. This is my dinner for tonight. This is it right here. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you understood what I said, and I'll see you on the other side.
Ready to go.
You just experienced another quickie from Dad Can Cook. I'm Scott the Grill Man Grippo. Thank you.